Okay, looking pretty good there. So I could say okay, give the bot a matching weapon. I'll just drop it in its inventory at the appropriate times. That would suggest that I guarantee that the player has them as well. And I can do that. Which is a bit lame. So I should only do it when it's really necessary. So it's level 2 in section 5. That's kind of okay. Actually, that's good. Oh, I think then there are no more levels after that. Let's look. Level max level 20. Okay. That wasn't a problem actually. But where is the table? I moved that up, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've written a list that might give me pointers how steep this should be, but I don't think it should be exponential. Okay, let's keep it like this. So the XP is reset every time. I'm actually not sure why I do that. Okay, now I'm not sure if I actually do it at all. If the XP is greater than level up. Oh yeah, XP is 0. So it goes up by 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Is that linear now, or is it still exponential? Oh, that's linear. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. And I mean, I can keep them that way, maybe. It might feel lame that they only give one experience point, but the player never sees them, right now at least. I mean in the menu, but not as not on the screen during gameplay. I mean, let's just try that. What was it before? 2575. Okay. Okay, and this needs to change as well. Item level needs to increase. All the time. So this is the drop chance. And it says the chance for a level 2 item is increases with the hero level. How do I do this? So I have it for level 1. It's actually level 2 and level 3. Level 0 is level 1 is default. And this should actually, it's kind of static. The current level should be the default. Or should it? I mean, that's one way I could guarantee that the player gets it. Gets good items. Good enough items. Yeah, let's make this easier. Let's say, I think it was that easy before. So this is a 1 in 60 chance, maybe. What is it? Plenty? Yeah, it was 60. 20 plus 40, and this decreases. So it's 60, 1 in 60. And then I don't return level 2, I return hero level plus 1. And that's unless it's already 10 or 9. And then the other one was 20. Hero level minus 1. Oh, that actually that does make sense. That's already, that's plus 1, plus 2. And the rest is the default. That is, oh, let's also give this a 1 in 10 chance to return a lower level weapon. And the rest is return the hero's level. Or should I? Yeah, this should not be bound to the hero. This should be bound to the path. Yeah. So this is 0. Yeah. Start status, whatever. Section minus 1. And that is divided by 2. Right. That should kind of distribute the loot. Let's in the same turn do the monster swapping. And that is here. I have to look up if this is still correct, but and actually, if I make this really simple, so the levels are independent from the monsters. Monsters might be harder, might be easier. For example, spiders are ranged, so they are harder. But has nothing to do with their level. So the level ramps up with the path. I have that already, and what that means is health and attack. It's actually also here. It's actually right here. Yeah, add to the health. Each section of the path increases health. Then I have damage. And then I can, if I do this clever enough, I can make this let's divide the path in 4 sections. And then I can just iterate. Let's say section 1 is skeleton. Section 2 is ghoul. Section 3 is skeleton again. Section 4 is ghoul again. But then I do this with the other enemies. And I shift them randomly at run start. So that they are completely scrambled. And they never overlap with what? There's nothing to overlap with. But that would be cool. So that means I take this switch statement and I say Jackal if the current section, well, there are 20, so maybe should I reduce this to 10? Might be easier. Ten section means 10 patches per section. Great. Where am I relying on this? Let's finish the thought. Let's just divide it by 2 again. So if this is even, then add the wolf, and if the let's just make a variable. Might need, yeah, that's okay. So if even, if not even, and so on. And then I can add the seed. So that it's randomized. And then I need to add the rest of them. So jackal and wolf, skeleton and white, undead and ghoul, kobold and that's now troll, snake and raptor, spider and centipede, bear and mammoth. That's it. C1 and C2. I didn't even see what that was. Okay, kobolds, that's old news. Skeletons. Have I written this correctly? Oh, there's a troll. Wait, are trolls ranged? This is actually a much more relaxing way to look at stuff in the game when I don't have to play it yourself. It's a nice change. Oh, Steam is telling me to send the game in for review. Yeah, I should read this. I'm almost done. I'm sorry. I mean, am I missing something from the description? So the review checks if what you say on the store is the case. think I've written the new text yesterday and I already can't remember. I don't think I miss anything. Don't think so. So I could submit it, but yeah, there's one caveat. That's input. Yeah, I need to add. I was thinking about tutorializing the input, but I think I'll just actually I could do that in a day. And shield plus minus 1. That's pretty funny. Uh, I could change my timeline and submit it for review earlier. Why does the bot have so many items but none equipped? Did they all come from the program? So I definitely need the inputs explained. And I think I need to test it on Windows on my TV to check if it's 4K compatible. Other than that, I mean, the game's still a mess, but it's playable. And I can just keep on working while it's in review. So it might actually be stupid not to send it as early as possible. Because if they reject it, at least I have the list of things I need to change much earlier. And I don't know how strict Steam reviews are. Let's make a headless test. Okay, 58, that's not bad. Well, that's pretty bad. Also still doesn't have much loot. Okay, there it had, and still didn't get far. But you can see the enemies are now all in-game. Okay, let's try I'm spawning in these corpses and stuff. Let's also spawn in chests and urns. Where is it? Generate, please. Okay, it's an object. Choose. Man, this is confusing. Okay, let's add these two. And I added this weighted distribution, weighted random function, so that I can so that I have better control over what's dropped and what's not. Let's see if I can spot some that were placed. There was a chest. But the bot just straight up runs past it. Oh, it did open it. X plus 9. Okay, let's change that. Initialize the hero and don't do that. Don't add an X and shield. Okay. It's like a very drunk player. Or very high. Yes, pick the stuff. Okay, that was empty. That's bad luck. Wow, that's actually the path. Wouldn't have thought that. Okay, I survived pretty well. There's another chest. How can I tell the bot to open the chests. Oh, it found it. That's crazy. Why does it have so much loot? Okay, it doesn't want the medicine. It got the meat. It won't starve. Walks into a trap. Wow, what was that? Why didn't it take damage from the trap? Or was that just spiderwebs? I gave it a small idea of where traps are, but should still walk into them. Died to poison, I think. And okay, there's the traps. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to place chests and urns on the surface? I mean, for one, I would have to make them look different. But then it could work. So actually I have the... Oh, that was impressive. I have the corpses that act like urns. So it would only be fair to have chests as well. So what could be the equivalent? Something that has good gear in it, like weapons. Because I have it tiered in two. So urns have supplies and chests have gear. So the corpses have supplies, but what could have the gear if not the chest? Something that's more thematic. Could be a stash. That looks like... Oh, that doesn't work. I thought of a little wooden box with leaves on top. That would look like the rooftop over there, up there, but that collides. Could be a grave. Could be a grave. But that's a bit... I'm not mean like a tombstone. That's a bit tasteless. But couple of stones stacked on top of each other. That's pretty hard to depict. Okay, it got a ring +1. It didn't equip anything else. Okay, level up. That's level 2 in section 7. That's not that great. Should be at least level 3. So let's up the experience points gained. Plus N, great. Oh, it gives monster level +1. I need to know the monster levels. Can I do that? That's not easy, but I can try. So in a radius of 8, get me all the entities. And then give me the entity. And then put their level. And that's the hard part. But I have where do I write relatively to the world on screen? I mean, it's input word. So that's world to screen. And then I just render the string. Okay, so this should work. That's EP height at this and this and this. So this is expensive, but there are not that many enemies on the screen at the same time. And p is, okay, it's an integer. And then render this string. Okay. That is UI scale. Color is yellow and text is the level. Okay, I transpose. Why am I adding this? So world is green. There's a, what is it? Inverse matrix something. It removes the camera perspective matrix, I believe it is. Can't remember. And then I have pixel position, but I'm adding the scaling factor of the world, the skew, because the world's not rectangle and it's not square, it's a rectangle. That is the skew factor here. Why am I adding that? Maybe to center it. Let's just leave it out for now. Yeah. Return. Why does this does not return? Undeclared E. Okay, let's see what happens. Nothing. That's always the worst outcome. Okay, this is range 8. Let's add this back, but don't think that makes a difference. No. I also don't see it anywhere. Am I doing this in the wrong function? No. Render bot. How else could I show the level of the monsters? Let's try another way. Before I spend too much time on that approach, I can item name. I have this function item name that appends the level. I can do the same with monsters. And then use that everywhere. That also gives me an idea. Because it'll show up in the logs as well. Yeah, actually, let's do that real quick. Let's just steal this. And if entity level is 0, then just actually if the kind of the entity is not an enemy, then return this stuff, otherwise return this. Let's export this right away. And then I want to show this in the logs here. And that's not. Ah, damn it! I'm writing it in here. Here it is. Message. Where does the message come from? From there. Okay. I'll find it. No thorns. Fire. Applied damage. Here it is. Oh, that might get. I hope that doesn't crash with the static buffer. I'll see. Let's try it here as well. Entity name. Oh, it's just the entity. Skeleton plus 0 died. Okay, that should. Or the level is 0. Let's do that in the item thing as well. Level is 0, less than or equal to 0. Okay. Yeah, so the question is, when will the level increase? Should be at section 2. It should be level 1, I think. Okay. Fault. Just looking if I can increase the. Oh, come on. The message buffer size. Okay, that worked. So I can see better what's going on. Building stone, okay, so it equipped it. But it's not shown. Why is that? HUD. If what's going on? It clearly should be showing the equipped weapon. Is it not equipping it? Because that would be bad. Let's find. Wow, it's crazy how slow this feels after watching the bot do it the whole time. Yeah, let's. Why is that not? Can't I pick that up? Oh, it's a book. Item, please. Yeah, that shows. So the bot is not picking it up correctly. Equip I. It said that it equipped it. Okay, there it equipped it. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the scaling of the enemy levels. And I think the best way to do that is running this headless. And watching that. Yeah, 188, that's pretty good. After only 5,000 turns, that's pretty fast. There are also more items. Okay, got stuck. Let me increase the start health. The hero, let's make it 10. Let's make it 12. Actually, let's make it 20. Let's see how the bot does. It was 6, I think. No, 8. Oh ho, 88, 40. Okay, this run takes long. Yeah, it might be that if the bot reaches the end, then it hangs. How could I... How could I change that? Oh god. Bot. Bot action. Bot bin. Does that make sense? Yeah. Where's died? Okay. It discloses. How do I reset the run? Here. Well, it didn't die. Let's test first. If the path at the hero position is the last one. If it's not the last one, return. If it is the last one, then log it and reset the seed and set everything to reset. And this returns from here. And bot action returns here. breaks, switches mode, resets. So that should work. Oh yeah, path only has 2 arguments. Oh, this one did it. Oh, but it held. It held the last reason. Let's write it in by hand. Okay, the first one did it. Shield +8. Second, oh, they get far. Jackal +3. Okay, sometimes they get stuck. Let's crank this up a bit, but so that I can watch it. Watch it. Where was it? Here. Let's make this run as fast as it can. And you will see the light map not being able to catch up, which is pretty funny. But this is also a great stress test for the game. So this is 1 turn per frame, which is 60 right now, I think. Link +1 x1, that doesn't make sense. Oh, it's whizzing through there. Okay, +2, that's good. Should get plus. Okay. I think I'll let this run overnight in the I'm afraid it might catch my PC on fire. But yeah, the matrix mode is, well, actually, not sure. I mean, this has to render a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah, so there are 10 enemy levels in 20 sections. Yeah, I need to change the sections to be 10 instead of 20. That's just too confusing. I want to know where it gets stuck. It looks pretty stuck here. Okay, it found it.